It is my glow in the dark edition. Welcome. What's up? This is my glow in the dark edition to, what am I doing? I am promoting Mystic Moon. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, no one's here? Cool. It's just me and you, puppers. It's just me and you. Me and you. I'm going to stay on a little bit. I'm going to stay on a little bit. Hey, Keenan. Okay, cool. Awesome to see you too. I'm promoting our event with the glow in the dark vibes. And it's next Friday. If anybody is in Atlanta and wants to come and have fun at our glow in the dark party. Keenan, let's see. I'm going to do tarot for you. I'm using like this really tiny table and it's challenging. Okay, what does Keenan need to know, Spirit? My guides, his guides, our guides. I saw this. This was at the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling. So the Four of Wands. This is such an awesome card. It's one of my favorite cards to get. First thing that's coming through, you're on the right path. This is a energy of achievement, especially in our purpose, especially in our career. And it can also be, depending on what the top card is, it can be connected to connections or relationships as well. But it feels very much so for career for me. And it's really just about, I'm also getting like living your truth, being in your authenticity. This is what I want to do. This is what I care about. This is how I want to show up. And if you allow yourself to continue to do so, right, in a way that is authentic, that is stabilizing, even when things feel destabilizing. Because right now, y'all, there's a lot of change that's happening around us. But we have to follow our true self, and that's going to keep us centered and grounded and towards your goals. So let's see what's on top. Yeah, the Chariot. Beautiful. So this is forward movement, success, triumph. What you're doing, you're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction. It is going to be successful, but it is about your true, authentic self. It is about you honoring your knowing who you are, and like knowing that this is what I want. This is what makes me feel excited. This is what makes me feel like proud. There's a pride in this energy. This is Cancer energy, the Chariot. So moving from the heart space, which makes sense, right? When we are being our true self, we're moving from the heart. So if this has something to do with career or romance, you are moving in the right direction and it will be successful, but it's just a matter of taking that action and not doubting yourself, especially when things feel a little wonky right now. Okay, I'm curious to see what's underneath the Four of Wands, the King of Cups. So yeah, this is about your feelings around something. It definitely could be a relationship. I would follow it, I would trust it, and if you do so, it feels like it's going to be pretty successful on the other end. So that is for Keenan. Hey, Brianna. Okay, let's see what comes up. I'm trying to remember what we got the other day, but I don't remember. So let's see. I'm like shuffling on my leg. Absolutely love the Wild Unknown. So glad you use it. Me too. And it glows well because of the coloring or the lack thereof. So let's see for Brianna. Ace of Wands. So this is about something starting. And I think maybe now it's kind of coming back to me, the energy that we were talking about. Someone taking action. So something's about to start. Something's about to start. Something's about to begin. Right? The Ace of Wands is like a burst of energy. We're in Leo season now. So there's this like desire to like do, to take action, to initiate. This feels very ignition oriented, like someone like, you know what, I'm ready. That's what this feels like. And it feels very exciting. Thanks, Ronnie. Trying to, promote the party. It feels exciting and it feels, what's underneath it? Commitment. We talked about this, Brianna. It's literally coming out in the cards. What's on top? The Three of Swords. So this is your worry. Okay. The Three of Swords is you feeling disappointed around something. Let's see what's after this. Okay. Well, okay. So something is causing friction. Something is causing friction around whatever this thing is that is trying to get started. And I do think it's commitment. And there's friction here. There's some type of, there's just when I see the Five of Wands, this is such a nuisance energy and it's causing a lot of pain. It's like preempting something. It's preemptive. And I think this is what we talked about. It feels preemptive. Like it feels like I'm only going to get my heart broken. So I'm just going to preempt that by like, fighting it or like feeding the angst, feeding the friction, feeding the energy that feels challenging. And I just don't think that that is, see, the Justice card. I know it's not supposed to be that way. Whatever's causing angst, friction, worry, frustration, this preempting of like, well, what if I get my heart broken? Whatever that is not a reason to not start something or not to take action on something, because the Justice card is here saying that there is true balance, connection here. Justice is Libra energy. It's about relationships, it's about connection, and it's about things working out in our favor. But not if we let this, we preempt it with the chaos, with the what ifness of things. And that's what these energies are doing. The Five of Wands, Three of Swords, that is the sitting in the sadness, the sitting in the what ifness of things. When at the base, we're trying to get something started. And what that is commitment. I want to go one. The Lovers is underneath the Hierophant. So I would simply say get out of your head, but it's less about that and more about like, don't feed the monster. Don't feed into external energy. If someone's being weird, don't be weird too. That's what I would say. That's for Brianna. Because there's no need to. It's like two people trying to create a problem when there isn't one because they're scared there's going to be a problem. Yeah, it is practically the same, Pool. They're all weird. Write that down. They're all weird. No offense, Keenan. They're all weird. So, like, the weirdness, I said this today. I said this today to my friend. When you're in a connection with somebody, you got to choose your crazy, because there's going to be some crazy. Like, that's just, it is what it is. So you got to choose, okay, is this person going to act like this? Is this what he's going to be like? Okay, cool. Because that is so, they're just so like that. Hey, Cheyenne. Okay, Ronnie. You're so welcome, Brianna. Ronnie, my girl. Okay, so today we did a walkthrough of the venue, Ronnie, just having a little Mystic Moon chat. I hope you guys can make it. And I think I came up with some pretty simple ways of making it feel vibe. So we're going to see. Okay, cool. I'm assuming Cheyenne and Ronnie are still on, yeah? Cheyenne, thanks for joining. You can let me know if you want tarot or oracle. And there's a little delay, so I apologize. I really want my Waterloo. This is for Ronnie. I'm assuming you're still here, Ronnie. Eight of Wands. So results, first thing that's coming through quickly. And it also feels very much so okay, so this is like a lightning in a bottle. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. It's like lightning in a bottle. It's like catching something while it's hot. It's like striking while the iron is hot. That saying, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like spirit is like definitely putting something in your face, and like it's like, take it. That's what it feels like. Like, take it now. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like strike while the iron is hot. Like that, just keep coming. The Queen of Pentacles, I think maybe it'll bring, maybe your moon is kind of debating, right? Maybe that Capricorn energy, but this is also feeling very stable. It's feeling very reliable. It's feeling like this is something that can work. This is something that can like move, but it feels quick. And I just looked at the star over here. Oh, it's over here. So Uranus is in Gemini. This is that energy that I'm getting. It feels like it comes in quick and you got to catch it. Let's see what's on top. The Nine of Cups, bro. Like the Nine of Cups, bro. So yes, whatever this is that comes in, I feel like it comes in quickly. Maybe once the node shifts, because like I said, I was drawn to looking at the star back here. maybe once the node shifts, something comes in really quick, and you might be like, okay, I don't know, but it's like you got this. It's good. Take it. It's what it feels like. Okay, so that I feel like is going to continue to generate something more substantial that you might not even be aware of. And I think it's really, and I'm feeling emotional, Ronnie. I think it's really going to break through some very stuck energy in terms of your career. Yes, because that's that Eight of Wands. And it's literally like that saying, like when something just kind of like strikes and the things are just like right, that is the vibe I'm getting. Yes, 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 yes. We love it. Okay. That was exciting. That Nine of Cups coming out, bruh, next level. What's underneath that? The Daughter of Swords. So, like learning something new, being in unfamiliar territory, taking a chance, discovering something coming where you didn't realize it was going to come. Wow, love that. Okay, Cheyenne is next. Let's go. Let's see what's going on, Miss Cheyenne. Thank you so much for joining. So happy to have you. Cool. All right. All right. Spirit, my guide, Cheyenne's guides, having a little conversation. What does Cheyenne need to know? Yes, I had a little breakthrough in my career outside of that little gig too. A lot more bookings. Love that. Okay, Cheyenne, let's see. Thank you. I love you as well. I just talked about her, the Daughter of Swords. Okay, so this is, I just got it here. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is the more you allow yourself to be a observer, and then it's like observing, and then like, you know what? I'm going to experience that. It's like an observation energy. And then, like, I'm going to experience that. I'm going to discover if that's something that is interesting to me. Just swords, it's our mind. So you're in a place right now of like opening up. You just said it here, sharing this experience. This is the energy. It's like the when you start to feel interested in something, go into it more. Like go feel it out more because you're in a really big growth moment right now. And it comes from discovery. It comes from reading books. It comes from different experiences. It comes from talking to different people. It comes from going outside of your comfort zone. And so be the page of, this is the Daughter of Swords in this deck, but be the page of swords. Be curious. You know what? That's interesting to me. I want to figure that out. So let's see what's on top. So your base energy right now is curiosity, being curious, looking into things, discovering what you might like, reading more into it. Let's see what's on top. The Five of Cups. Okay. Why is this important? Because you're trying to get out of a place of feeling lonely or like disconnected. The Five of Cups, you see him? He's a sad horse. How do we get out of sad horse energy? We open ourselves up. We step outside our box. We start to explore because the more we shrink, the more we say, no, this is what I want to do. This is it. This is it. That's where this can creep in. This kind of depression when things are just not flowing or it feels like it's not working or it just feels like stuck. This is reminding you to like have faith that the reason why something's feeling it's not like jiving with you emotionally, like if you feel like disconnected from it, is because there's something more to discover. There's something out of alignment in a sense with where you are in terms of emotionally or heart connecting to something. I'm curious to see curiosity. The Son of Cups or the Knight of Cups. So this is taking action towards other creative endeavors, other ideas, other interests. So it's just backing up this Page of Swords, but it's more so saying move from your heart. And that will change. Fives are all about change. This energy is not permanent, but we've got to take action to kind of like discover more of who we are in order to kind of shift out of this kind of like wah wah vibe. That's a great message. What's underneath the page? King of Pentacles. So I also feel like this could be career oriented, right? Like expanding more in your career and not giving you sometimes we're so loyal to things that we find it difficult to step outside of that loyalty, and it can create stagnancy. And this is like, no, you will still have what your base, like who you are, but it's like an expansion of self, not a shifting of self, or like a dismissing of one person and stepping into another person, right? And that can make us feel sad. That can make us feel like, oh, I'm losing myself. And it's like, no, you're gaining more of yourself. Love that. Yeah, this is really just about just opening yourself up to different things, because you are more than just one thing. You're multifaceted, and you're always who you are. Oh my God, Denasia. Hi. You guys, I'm getting some very surprise guests tonight, and I'm loving it. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, Denasia. You're so welcome, Cheyenne. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being curious. Let's see what's going on. Denasia, we got a big nodal shift on the way, girl. We got a nodal shift on the way. I just saw the 9 of Swords when I was shuffling. So you might be feeling anxious right now. You might be feeling a little discombobulated. You might be feeling like WTF. Oh, yep, girl, I'm stressed, ready, and already been feeling it. So yeah, that's what I saw when I was shuffling the 9 of Swords. So nines, though, this is what I don't think you're feeling it. I think you're feeling the end of this weird cycle that has created a lot, and my candle's flickering, that has like created a lot of this stress, right? Nines are the end of something. So it's like a cycle finishing. And so I think, look, the Ace of Pentacles is on the freaking bottom. This isn't your final shuffle, but before I shuffle again, the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning. This is something actually more stabilizing, because with the node shifting with Aquarius, it's fixed energy, right? So now when things can start to actually, and I said this earlier in my Monday mood, things can actually start to fix into reality and be more stabilized. So what I think is actually happening is you're realizing that something's changing, but it's not in a chaotic way. It's in a stabilizing way, where things are going to start to feel more like, okay, all that change, all that up and down, all of that kind of growth, which is what has been happening with the mutable energy. Now it's starting to stabilize. The Magician here, this is what you've been manifesting, like what you've been like keeping focused on, right? I'm doing the things, right? Because the Magician is using all the tools, right? The tools, swords. So trying to keep the mind and the intention on the goal. The Pentacles, using our time wisely, our resources in the best way that we can. They may be feeling a little stretched right now. Lord knows most people's are, including mine, to the max. But there's this kind of like, with the Pentacle energy, there's this like, this determination, this like, I can do this, I am here vibe, right? And then the Cups is like trusting that intuition and allowing yourself to go with the moods, flow with the moods. And then the Fire is the what still lights you up. So the Magician is all about like When we're using all those things and we're just going with the flow through our emotion, when we're keeping our eye on the prize, when we're doing the best that we can with the resources that we have, when we are still following what lights us up, that's when spirit steps in and says, Denasia, I see you, girl. And this is the card of co-creation. So something's coming in that's going to end this anxiety that you've been feeling. King of Swords. I said swords. King of Swords is your mind, right? But the King of Pentacles, this is something stabilizing. This is the most stable king that we can get. So this has something to do with your life, like your home, like your environment. This feels like something that you've been trying to manifest is coming in, and this feels very generous, giving you what you need so that you can feel safe. That's what I just also felt. Safe. What's it? Some transformation, Two of Pentacles, some major transformation in terms of your things starting to balance out where they don't feel so hard. Woo, because I feel that. I feel that in your energy. I feel the anxiety. I feel the heaviness. The Star, Aquarius energy. I knew it was here. I knew I wasn't going to pull a bad card. Not that any cards are bad, but I knew this energy was here. So that feeling that you're feeling, which we often, Seven of Cups underneath the Magician, that's the confusion. What is this feeling? Why am I feeling all over the place? Is it something impending that's going to like come and just crash into me? Or is it's something, and I feel like it's stable. It's stabilizing energy, and it's like finally putting you on your path. This Aquarius energy right there. Boom, the Star, baby. I love that came through. Yay! I'm actually feeling like I want to pull you an Oracle of Pluto card. These are all about transformation. So let's see. You're so welcome, girl. The Swallow. When I think of a swallow, I think of quick action, and there's actually lightning on this. So something's happening sooner than later. And I'm going to, and it's coming in, like, right? This is a bird. It's coming in. It's not far off. It's not in the distance. It's like coming in quickly. Lightning is quick. It's striking, right? And so Uranus rules Aquarius, as well as Saturn. So there's something coming in that shifts your life in a way that is like stabilizing. It's interesting. Let's see, the Swallow. Number 19. Denasia, just until I read this. I feel all of that, and I was actually watching a reading from back today, and now we complete it with a third. Love it. Just wait till I read this Swallow energy. Swallow, meaning hope, optimism, last steps on a journey, and trust. It's exactly what I was talking about. The Swallow, sorry, this UV light, I can't see a damn thing. I'm trying to catch the light. The Swallow has deep ties to sailors in naval companies across the world. In the UK, a sailor earns a swallow tattoo for every 5,000 nautical miles they travel. Lore among sailors is that seeing a swallow is a sure sign you're approaching land, stability, even if you can't see it yet. Oh my God. It represents the end of a journey back home. The Swallow card in this deck represents a similar sentiment, one of hope, optimism, and trust. It is a sure sign that you are nearing the completion of a cycle in some way. The last steps of the journey are in front of you, even if you can't see them or are having trouble believing they're there. Muster whatever strength and resiliency you can and trust that you have nearly made it. This may require faith in something higher or bigger than yourself, something divine and omnipotent that sees the grand plan. Trust that you are fully supported in this journey and will be carried where you need to go, when you need to be there. Whatever the end of this cycle represents for you, know that hope is present. Find a way to grab onto it and trust that after being out to sea for so long, your landing on solid ground is imminent. Bruh, it's literally what I got. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it literally just said this too. When's the last time you experienced the undeniable synchronicity of it all? An alignment of so many serendipitous events that it couldn't be anything other than fate. Try to grab onto that feeling now and know that something magic is afoot. Girl, this whole reading was synchronicity. Bruh, that was crazy. I feel you. I could cry because that was too, whoo, spirit. That was too real. That was too real. I love that. That's amazing. Yay! Yay! Oh my God, I'm loving these readings, guys. It's just all about coming back to yourself, knowing yourself, believing yourself, loving yourself through all of the changes and just keeping that faith and keeping that center and just knowing, you know what? I'm resilient. I can do this because I know myself. I know something's for me. I know that I am deserving of peace and of abundance and change, you know? I always do tarot, but what's the difference between oracle and tarot? Well, it's not off topic. I love an educational moment. So, tarot is a system. It's a 78 card system. No matter the deck, it is going to be the same cards, the minor arcana, the major arcana. So, it is a archaic system, okay? You can trace the concepts of it way back to Egypt. Oracle is another divination system, but it's free form. So it's basically like you can make an oracle deck about anything. You're using the same concept, shuffling, pulling, you know what I mean, as you do with tarot, but it's not a system. It is a free form thing that you can make an oracle deck around any subject matter, any theme. So for example, this theme, the Oracle of Pluto, is about transformation. And so all the cards and your shadow self and like working with that, all the cards are going to be about that. I have an oracle deck that's about fairies. I have an oracle deck that's about whatever, right? It's just like free form. But they're both tools of divination. And usually I use them in tandem because if after you do tarot, oracle usually backs up the message as you just saw here, and it gives you like a exclamation point on the message because it kind of takes it out of the it kind of brings it into a more mundane space instead of such a like ethereal space. I feel too with oracle. So like for example, let's just pull one for you, Cheyenne, because we got our message right about you being curious, about you expanding who you are. So let's just see what oracle message also comes through. The tiger. The tiger. This deck's cool because all the cards are like shadow puppets. So she's using like her hand to make a tiger. I love this deck. I think it's the coolest deck ever. Hey, Gamby. Do y'all know that Gambit ran away this morning? He escaped. I woke up because I wake up twice. I wake up early for them, and then I wake up when I actually want to get up. I turn right to the tiger. And he had escaped through this very narrow space in the fence. About killed me, but he's back. We found him. And I live on a road, like a main road. And that's where I was like, oh my God. But thankfully he was smart and he didn't go that way. He went the other way. Anyways, Okay, Cheyenne. So the tiger. Opulence, carnal desires and opulence. The regal tiger has inspired both awe and fear in humans across centuries. It's often admired and desired for its beautiful coat, fang like teeth, and deadly claws. If you've ever been in the presence of the mighty tiger, it's easy to understand why everything about a tiger feels carnal, powerful, and full of desire. You too embody this eros if you pulled this card. So that's very interesting, right? Because I was talking about you being curious and following your kind of what is interesting to you or your desires, right? There is a hunger that exists within all of us. What is that fuels the beast inside? It may be a person, a place, a thing. If you feel this hunger churning, it's time to feed it. Our passions can be an incredible primordial force of power that we can use to embrace deep fulfillment and pleasure. Alternatively, you may be in an incredible flow of luxury and abundance. Regardless, something there is deep, tangible pleasure, calling out to you now. Initiate yourself into the mysteries. Initiate yourself into the mysteries. That's that discovery part. And look to the other cards. Okay, we didn't get any other cards. And then it says, what is your relationship with pleasure? Where do you feel it in your body? So this is exactly what we were talking about, Cheyenne. You see the exclamation point? Follow what's pleasurable. Discover more things. What lights you up? What makes you feel ooh? And that gets you out of that place of feeling sad or like a little wah, you know? Yes, Gambit. I wish you guys could see his cute little face. What's going on? What do you need, sweet boy? Love that. You guys, I am pumped for these readings tonight. They're just doing it for me. What, baby? You want to come say hi? What do you want? What do you want? Come here. I don't know what he wants. Okay, great. I see that there's 3 people. Well, it tells me there's 3 people here. I'm delayed always. I don't know. But if you haven't gotten a reading and you want one, tonight we're on fire. So you might want to get you a reading. What is it, baby? This one right here. Oh, I love you. Oh, was that a creeper? Was the third person on here a creeper? I've been trying to make sure people aren't creeping on me. I don't like it. Because I have a creeper. I don't like that shit. Okay, great. Well, this was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I loved reading for you guys. I think we're good. I've been on for 38 minutes, 8:31. So that feels good. Yay. Well, Cheyenne, Danae, California, but if you're available next Friday, Cheyenne, please come to Mystic Moon, Night Owl, wear neon. That's where I have to keep digging in deep and saying, Cidnee, you got this, okay? You're doing it, girl. I don't know. But I feel good about it. Yeah. It'll go on my playlist. So you'll be able to go back, pull that bad boy back up. You sure will. Okay, yay. See you guys later. I hear that. I hear that. Do it, girl. I'll see you later. I love you too so much. Okay, bye.